There are a lot of decisions that need to be made that there has to be a stopping point. Like someone has to take responsibility for that. And as a founder or a CEO or an owner, there's not a higher point that it hits than you. You don't really have necessarily sometimes the bandwidth to just get quiet. What I have found is it gives me that, knowing that I can get a time frame in order to get clarity. It's kind of like a magic pill sometimes. It gives me full conviction.
I needed to be challenged with more value-based decisions. And those kind of spaces aren't generally afforded you in the boardroom.
We were going to slowly die, or we were going to make another run for the championship. I was overwhelmed with the ramifications of the what ifs.
So when I decided to engage Nigel, I had to solve a rather large problem that related to data around one of our largest customers. How are we discoverable and how are we beating our competition when you have millions of data points that their C-suite didn't necessarily understand? And the truth is that, yes, I could have, hired a data scientist. We could have, built that team out. But in reality, that's not what we needed. We simply partnered with Nigel because of the way he thinks, the way that he's able to really deconstruct and then reconstruct large, complex problems. Being able to walk away from a skiff, being able to walk away from a surf session with all the tools that you need to, and then go back to your presentation and know that you saved an $11 million account, that is a real ROI.
And when you're on the water with Nigel, he's gonna ask good questions. He's gonna press into some of those difficult areas that sometimes you might be wanting to avoid, but actually have really significant outcomes in your life. And when he brings that intentionality into the conversation, there's always going to be something big to gain from that.
And in that one focus, everything else falls away, but the one thing allows your mind to open up so that you can process the most important decisions. It's only been 6 months, but we've been able to maintain revenue and double EBITDA in the last 6 months.
If I could describe Nigel in one word, it would be intentional. Not that he's never relaxed or that you can't relax around him, but that he's somebody who brings a lot of purpose and intentionality into everything he does, whether he's in a boardroom, whether he's at a restaurant, or whether he's on the water.
Nigel is the real deal. Like I said, he's passionate about being outdoors and passionate about fishing, but he's passionate about changing people's lives for the best.